Oh my god.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all ready for a banger ahead of us. As following another victory from B5, we have once again quite a tough matchup coming up against Ace, who are currently top of our group and likely to be the most difficult opponent that we face. We had a bit of a difficult time against SSP 2 days ago. Put up quite a good fight. B5 looked to be struggling a little bit. The first game especially, it was looking rough. I thought, oh god, are we going to lose here? But the boys ended up coming back, working together to find the victory in the end, and took a 2-1 over SSP. And hopefully going to be able to do the same today. It's going to be very unlikely that we don't drop a game because these guys are very good. But obviously we're still hoping for a win after all. But yeah, we'll see what ends up happening in the end. But yeah, only time will tell. I'm pretty sure I'm on the right time. Should be starting in roughly 2 minutes or so. But hope you guys are having a good day, as always. Hope you're staying hydrated. It's pretty hot in most places at the moment. So have your glass of water on hand and just keep on chugging along. So, yeah, the heat is quite a lot, quite too much in my opinion. I hate it, but you know, here we are. Have to suffer through it, but at least we have B5 to watch in the heat. Something to be happy about. And hopefully they can give us a good performance today. It might not be a victory, but hopefully a good performance. I won't doubt them. Or maybe I will, because it seems when I do doubt them, they end up taking the wins. So we'll see what ends up happening with all that. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my god. 2-1. Bar 2-1. Hopefully my fan isn't coming through the microphone. No. Okay, cool. Fantastic. So I can keep that on and blasting at me. Although it's a bit to the side at the moment, but it'll have to do. Champions temporarily disabled. Rengar. Luckily, we do not care, as Rengar is not a champion we play. But that is currently disabled. Probably got like another bug. I don't know. League of Legends and its bugs, right? What's the patch today, actually? This is a patch day now. So let's stay updated. There's Teemo brand nurse, and then Diana, Echo, Heimer, Kassadin, so a Yami buff, Quinn buff. Is it jungle? And then Smolder and Xin receiving a bit of a what's it called? Or they're getting augmented. What is it called? Okay, they buffed her clear even more. Okay, I'm quite happy about that as a Quinn enjoyer. Yeah, in the lobby, waiting to find out what side we're going to be, which I can actually stay on top of then today, hopefully. We'll go to match. Red, okay, so red side, lovely jubbly. All right, we will be red side for the first game. We favour having the counter pick today. I'm sure the boys have done a lot of preparation. They know how tough this matchup coming is. So I'm sure they've done everything they can in their power to put on their best performance and give it their all. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, only time will tell, really. Nice of them to give us the pick. I don't know how that works. Maybe they don't give us the pick and they've had to, but it is nice to get the first choice. Oh my goodness. Just waiting for the lobby to start, but yeah, last time we saw a lot of fancy stuff come out. We saw the Shurkes Nyla, and although it didn't have a good performance, it did take a win, mainly off the fact that Joshi was on his graves and was having an absolute amazing performance with the help of Yami on the Galio in the mid lane, And also his beautiful top laner STG is having a fantastic performance on the Malphite. I do still need to gift him that Shamrock Malphite skin. I do need to add him actually. I'll add him while he's in the lobby. That's a smart choice. And how much is Shamrock Malphite so I know how much RP to add. Oh, I need to have him friends for a long time before gifting him. Okay. Well, in due time he will receive his Shamrock Malphite. But we'll see. Just waiting for the start. I don't know what's going on. It seems there's casters on the other side for Ace as well. So, hello to anybody from their side. We hope we have a good game ahead of us, but obviously I'm on the side of B5. I want them to win, so. Wait, has my camera been off? Where's my camera off? That was weird. Is it because I opened this? No. This? Yes. Okay. Whoop. Is that better? Sorry. Bit of black screen for a bit. Well. Sprinter, go left, please. Alright. Well. Apparently, a scary game ahead of us. Looking forward to seeing what we've cooked up in order to try and get the win. And we should begin very shortly. Thanks to the boys. Oh my god. What is going on? Okay, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. Apparently Josh is playing bot lane. Jesus. Okay, he's selected the jungle. We should be good to go. Let me make sure the scores are all functional. So whenever I full screen an app on my main monitor, that's such like a weird thing. Anyway, apologies for that. I was just checking messages and all that jazz. If there are any issues, I am ready to go. The boys seem ready too. So we should get right into the draft now. Hopefully. No? Okay. Well, they're just teasing me. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. No, they're asking the other cast. Forgot about that. Alright. Should be ready to go. Who is the leader? Yami. Yami needs to press start. Yami is the leader, guys. Thank you. Alright, beautiful. Here we are. First game of the series. And it's going to be a challenging one. Meat Hunter is a top laner, by the way. I know, I was confused when I saw it too. I thought the Bard pick's going to be contested with Colipack, but apparently that guy's a top laner. So it's going to be the Nyla ban, the respect towards Cherkess's pocket pick. Which he did. He wasn't proud of his performance yesterday. I talked with him after the game on the champion. He said usually, you know, he's a lot better on the champion, but he had a bit of a rough time that particular moment. But they still caught the win in the end. So it's going to be the Z ban to respect the Yami. We're going to ban the Oriana, which was getting banned against us for yesterday for some reason. Not yesterday, Tuesday. And it's going to be the Silas ban as well from us. Maybe looking to allow that Malphite pick to be a little bit safer in the later stages of the draft. My glasses are like unreal levels of slanted. I still need to get them fixed. They're so wonky. Anyhow, Karma ban, Colipack respect. Seems Ace have done their homework. And the Ash ban from the side of B5. They don't like the Ash Seraphines. It's going to be the Trundle blind. It's been a while since I've seen a Trundle. It could be Flex Top Jungle. I do not know. Or maybe the Rumble blind. We don't really have a pick into this, to my knowledge. Actually, no. STGs probably has some freak pick, but usually the picks into Rumble are on Cassante. I don't know why Ude stopped getting played into it, because Ude top is phenomenal, but it's going to be the Scion picked into the Rumble, which is also fine, and a comfort for SCGs. And I think also a takeaway from Ace, so it's going to hit their pool later in the series, and it's going to be the Maokai Jace. Oh my god. It's going to be Maokai jungle, Jace mid. I mean, are they just picking top to bot here? Are they going to keep it in nice order? Or what's going on? They're very, very confident with these 1-2s. Very frustrating champs to play into. Need to find a way to dive onto this, but the Maokai peel can be quite threatening, and the terrain control with the Rumble going to be very annoying, as well as the poke from Jace. It's going to be hard to really dive onto him properly. The Scion probably not going to have a problem. Maybe Wukong going to need to find a flank in these fights, and the Azir mid can also maybe look to do the same. As a second ban phase, we'll see what B5 will look to pinch away. Going to likely be hitting the support or ADC pool. Going for the Sivir. I would get rid of Kai'Sa personally, as that is usually a phenomenal pick with these kind of champions. It's very weird to see Maokai Rumble. Maokai Rumble Jace. It's been a while since I've seen Maokai Jace or Maokai Poke champion. Kai'Sa mid got played a lot with this. But Maokai used to build tank back then, and then they changed him 100 times, and I don't even know what he does anymore, what his build is. Pretty sure it's just like HP AP. Leandry, Bloodletters sort of thing. So we'll see if he opts for that, or maybe he'll opt for a tank build anyway. To be determined. But yeah. B5 have been doing their homework, I think. It's going to be the Bard ban from the side of Ace. Do not want that long-range engage up against them. And the Ezreal ban from B5 is also a good ban. Quite the pokey-esque champion. As Ace have set up kind of towards that field. But they also can just go in and be quite the scary comp, but we'll see what happens. Second ban now, going to be the Alistair. Don't know if they've done... I don't think I've ever seen Colipack play a melee support, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that. I think he's perma on range, no? It's going to be the Varus from B5. I think that's a good takeaway more than anything. I think Varus is okay here. Matches the range. But for the most part, that champion, it's going to be the Corki picked into it, which is, I think, the Varus common answer. I can't remember anymore. It's been a while since I've seen Varus not be banned away. But yeah, nice takeaway here from B5, I think. Fits in their comp okay enough, and yeah, can output quite a lot of damage. Not seen Showcase play Varus, but he's in the similar field to champs like Ezreal, more of a caster. And yeah, Showcase struggled a bit on the Ezreal last time. Well, the game was just rough in general, but we'll see how the Varus showing goes, as debating between Nico, Rel, and Rakan on the side of Ace. They're going to be picking the Rel. Nami was open, but they do just want a little bit more frontline in this comp, which is understandable. And what range support are B5 going to choose? Do not think they need another frontline. I think it would be really, really bad if they pick the frontline here. But the Bard, the Alistair are gone. Braum? Braum. I mean, yeah, Braum isn't bad. He's able to wall off a bit of the poke. Has a pretty good ultimate. I think he's really good into Rel. I think that's sort of one of the main reasons they picked him. He's like probably really good into Rel. I think he's pretty okay into Maokai. It's probably the main reason they've selected him here. But the wall is also nice. The shield to block away those Jace pokes. But besides that, I don't think it's going to have... Can he block Rumble? If it can block Rumble, then I'm sold. but I don't think it can. But we'll see. As Colopack, I think I've seen him play the Bron before. But it's going to be a first in such a matchup. And it's going to be a tough one at that. B5 do have a lot of damage. They have the Azir, they have the Varus, they have the Wukong, and even the Sion, to be honest. Come on. Tank damage, holy moly. We'll see what B5 can do. As he can just go into the next screen, have a look at what skins the boys have. Okay, that's all of them. Resistance Jace, pretty nice skin, pretty nice skin. Super Galaxy Rumble, obviously the best one. Oh my god. Wait, I just realised, man. Why is there... Oh. Don't know why it's all moved about, but anyway, it's obviously not Corki Jungle, sadly. But about this game, the reason I'm a little bit sad is because Corki and Rumble are in the game, and it's likely that we're going to get a nice little bug from at least one of them, probably both of them, and that's going to be horrible for my eardrums. So not excited for that, but hey ho, what can you do? B5. Oh my god. Oh. Do have far less buggy champions, so you know, if you're in favour of a healthy game, then you should be supporting B5 here. But I do like Ace's draft. I don't know whose I prefer. I don't know. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. Both teams come in prepared, ready to face off against each other. Ace not disrespecting B5, and B5 very much respecting Ace. So gotta be careful with that. Is Corki the traditional pick into Varus? Let us have a look. Games of Legends. Hey Jane, you're early. Your lies would surely my fools who adore you. 47% win rate on Varus this season. Oh no, 51 in the highest leagues. Let's have a look then. Struggles into Ashe, so that's probably maybe why they did the Ashe ban earlier. Yunara was picked into a lot. Corki it struggles into, and Sivir. So they were already thinking about this pick. They banned the Sivir out, they banned the Ashe out, they banned the Ezreal. But Ezreal, actually one of the better matchups here for Varus, as seen. But they were a little bit scared of the value of Ezreal in their enemy comp, so it's understandable. Ashe. Yeah, Ashe looks like a rough one. 25% win rate against Ashe, so it's probably the Ashe Seraphine combo. Very, very broken. And then, yeah, Sivir Corki, even Steven. And we should be going into the game very, very soon. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Okay, seems the game has remembered what I wanted. Okay, timers are working alright for now. As the game commences. Game 1, B5 versus Ace. Two of the higher teams of the group in Division 3 Prime League. And Maokai looking for an early board, going to be spotted out. B5 know that he likes to do this, clearly. And as the ward does go through, he does tank a lot of damage, but not going to matter, because jungle is a interesting role. Beautiful dodge from Yami. Going to help in his lane quite a bit, as not nice to start off tanking a little bit of damage there. They're all going to dismount in the middle bush. Is seen on vision. Will be poked out a little bit, but the burn plating going to nullify most of that. Let's try top scoreboard today. Let's just burger flip it for a bit. Let's try the bot one too. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the bottom one. I've already lost faith in it. Alright. That is fine. Yeah, the overlay is not going to be able to be fixed for a while, as the person who usually fixes and does all this shenanigans is currently away on holiday. And yeah, not going to be able to work on them from there, unfortunately. So we will have to make do. And that is just fine by me, as trying to get a push out is the A spot lane. B5 not able to get pry out. There's Yami on the Azir. Not a champion I see him on very often, but he's been picking up a lot of champions that he's not the most comfortable on lately, with Sandra being one of them. And quite a quiet start to the game. It really shows the difference between Division 3 and Division 4's. A lot of chaos would have happened by now in the lower divisions. A lot of solo kills, but a lot of respect on both sides here today. And Corki going to be going tier, so opting for the Triforce Mana Moon build rather than the Essence Reaver. Full damage Corki. And Shakes gonna want to base after crashing this wave. Hopefully it does not get held. Joshi takes up the bot skull, gonna be basing as well. As Yami, pretty even health with the mid lane. And the bot lane was indeed frozen. Blah. I forgot how to speak my native language. And B5 hopefully going to be able to get a crash here. It's an engage from the Rel. Lots of damage on her side. Arrow going to be flying out from Shakes, dealing quite a lot of damage to the lady on the horse. But they are going to have to retreat. Maokai is in the bot side of the map. Mid lanes trading very heavily, maybe in a little bit of danger is Yami. He's going to be forced to flash away. Lives on quite a low amount of health indeed. As the Jace early bully is very prominent. And good cancel there from Collar back onto the Rel. Keep the 1 HP Rel in the lane. She's going to try and get a base off again. Collar pack once again cancelling it. It seems the opponents have a bad habit of basing in some bad locations, which is something that we used to see a lot from STGs. Just base near your tower. Is she baiting? Anyhow. Yeah, that is something STGs would commonly be caught doing, is getting caught on a bad base timer. Nice bait from him onto the Rumble, who tried to hold the wave for a freeze. Not much mana in the pool for the Scion to crash out this wave. Rel finally getting her base off. In a little bit of trouble is Yami once again, going to be using the shield to trade quite nicely indeed, as the Jace, after the Swift Strides proc, going to be walking back. Now, Swift Strides, I have no idea. I have read this rune a few times. I still don't comprende. It's old phase rush now, but a little bit harder to proc, or... like, it's not just 3 spells, you have to, like, deal damage now, right? Pretty sure that's it. And Shakes able to keep quite an even lane in bot, which is nice to see. There's Collar pack coming in. Going to be applying the passive, but we pan over to the mid lane where Yami almost gets a kill, gets the first blood, uses the Shurima Shuffle to push away the Maokai who was lurking in the bush. The Emperor's Divide, going to save his life. And Sprinter being a bit of an inter. Tried to bait for his Maokai, but was a little bit disappointed with the outcome of that one, as a little trouble is Collar pack. In fact, he's feeling like he is the danger. Going to be trading hard onto the Corgi, proccing his passive. Nice knock up there from STGs. Surprised that hit, but nice. There's Joshy, able to get the Drake. First Drake of the game goes to B5, and my overlay at the top leaves the game because it's not showing the Drake, and the kills are completely inaccurate too, actually. Oh wait, no, they're not. It has only actually been one kill, but very close to getting more. Collar pack very low. Hey, whoa, cameraman. Whoa, cameraman. Collar pack in a lot of danger. Likely going to be a dive here in the bot lane. Shakes maybe also going to be in trouble. Does not have the ultimate available to save his life. Going to try and claim a kill back onto the rail, but will be going down. Beautiful juggling aggro from the side of Ace. Very well done to them there. As yeah, do need objective timers. Thank you very much. Sion looking for an all-in the top lane. Rumble equalizer is used, but now in a little bit of trouble is STGs on the other side of the map, and B5 bleeding gold on both sides. It looks so even for so long, but in the end, it would seem that Ace take the cake and eat it. And Dark Seal purchased by the Maokai. He wants to start stacking that up. Collar pack going to be covering the Azir. Knows that the Rel has also set her sights on this very, very volatile mid lane, as it's been most of the game. Joshy also coming in, getting involved. The game very much revolving around this lane so far, despite the dive in bot earlier. What's Shakes building? It's a Kindle Gem. What the hell? Kindle Gem Dagger. Kindle Gem Dagger. Am I missing something? Is there an item I don't know about? Kindle Gem Dagger. It's not the ultimate one, right? Is it? Kindle Gem. And oh my goodness, it would seem Sprinter falling for the bait here. Joshy also in the pit getting involved. The Rumble taken quite low. Joshy also. Cyclone still at his disposal. Going to be claiming the kill onto the Rumble. Now looking onto the Maokai too. Going to find that one. And it seems Yami does not want to let this Jace go for his misplay earlier, but he is going to escape. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, pressure is threatened from Ace. Very nice from them. As they lose on one side, they make sure to win on the other. Shakes forced away from the tower. A lot of plates. And CS acquired by the Corki. Shakes not going to be very happy. Is building AP, actually. Oh, it's Dusk and Dawn. Right, yes, it is Dusk and Dawn. Completely forgot. That item components is just freaky now. And huge trades by the Jason mid. There's the Varus. Having a bit of a rough time in the bot lane. Yami also having a rough time in the mid lane now. Flashes away, but still perishes. B5. As I said earlier, there wasn't much chaos, but now seems a lot of lives being taken, and mainly in favour of Ace. Although 4-3, it is pretty even, but the gold lead in favour of Ace right now. A lot of it going to be on this Corki. Surprised the Varus is going AP. Very, very surprised. Thought it would be a lethality, but apparently not as strong as the AP build, which I am inclined to agree. But also, don't see much value in the AP. It's usually used into the more tankier compositions, and that's where the value resides, but could be wrong. Happy to be proven wrong here by Shakes. As Nash's Tooth completed on the Azir, Yumu's completed on the Jace. B5 looking death in the eye against quite the scary team. STG's not fearful despite being solo killed earlier. Well, he will not back down. And his mental will always stay strong regardless of what happens. As that is the Kale mentality, really. And he just is different on the Sion. Sprinter taking a lot of damage. The Nash's value really coming to light there on the Azir. doing some absolute absurd damage. Colorpack getting engaged on by Faded, the Maokai in the vicinity, but just going to walk away. It seems a little bit disjointed. Is Ace. Joshy trying to clear a ward now, uses the Cyclone, looking for Sprinter. Sprinter has the flash available, going to be flashing over the wall. Joshy has been baited, the one who baits, but the Emperor's Divide is absolutely beautiful by Yami, and a kill's claimed onto Faded, but I and Sprinter will flee as the Rumble TP's in. It's not over yet. B5 gonna have to fight once again as the Equalizer comes down. Colorpack not looking to let up any space, still looking to pressure the Azir, and Sprinter. Maokai also coming from the side, still putting pressure onto B5. Azir trying to pick up the plants, going to be dodging out on the Rumble 8. Fight still not over. Meanwhile, STG's in the top lane, putting quite a lot of pressure. Maybe going to look to find an ultimate down the river here. Joshy in a lot of trouble. Dashing away as B5 going to try and complete the Drake without him. He gets taken down as the Rel has returned to the fight from earlier. Faded, going to be dying once again as STGs comes and saves, but I going to be smiting away the objective. Joshy has fallen. So have B5's hopes of getting that Drake, but what a fight that was. Very well executed from both teams. The Emperor's Divide from Yami was incredible. Saved Joshy's life for that little bit longer, but in the end, it favors the side of Ace, able to pick up the Ocean Drake. The gold lead, however, is now dead even, and Grubs on the side of B5 as well. So objective advantage slightly in favor of them. As very well done from the boys. As the game quietens down from its chaotic moment. And B5, enjoying the more chill nature. STGs coming in, trying to get involved earlier. Was able to get the kill onto the Rel. The Rel looking for some kills of her own. Shakes getting taken very, very low. Completely annihilated in the face of Colorpack, who can do nothing but watch and then fall himself. As the kill, both of them going to this Corki. He's going to be quite the menace. So much damage. With the Rel and the Corki's passives combined, there is not much you can do, but Joshy looking to do something. Getting quite feisty onto the Rel. Going to be forced to back away, though. Wants to protect that control ward. And wants to look for this Scuttle Crab. Faded. Looking to clear the control ward there. As Joshy going to opt to get the Scuttle. It is more gold, in all fairness. B5 have lost the bot lane turret. Beautiful Emperor's Divide once again from Yami. He's clearly been practicing this pick. I don't remember it being this phenomenal, but the Jace escapes on 1 HP once again. And the luck is in Ace's hands here. Sprinter counting his lucky stars today, as he has been able to get away twice, but Joshy absolutely sick of his luck. I'm going to be making sure that that kill is secured, but Joshy maybe going a little bit too deep here on the invade. Going to be after fleeing the scene, as many members have arrived, but maybe going to be looking for the flank. Colorpack is looking for something. The Corki may be in a little bit of danger. The Cyclone comes out, but the E didn't come through from Joshy. The Q from the Rel stopping him from reaching it, but the smite away from the Maokai going to make sure Joshy leaves a little bit sad. As the Herald being prioritized by both teams here. And both ADCs on the mid wave. I think you would rather have the Azir here. And he is right now with the bot wave push, but he is going to have to reset. As STGs and Colorpack looking towards this Rumble. They know probably not going to die here. And probably just going to result on them getting collapsed on. But cancels Colorpack's base. As Rel looking to get quite aggressive indeed. Stabbing over the wall. As Maokai picks up the Herald. And now it's dead even on the objectives for both sides. But the towers favor Ace as of right now. And the kills. And in fact, the gold. This Corki harboring the most of it, most likely. I'm not sure what bind I have. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. There's accidentally playing with the vision there that I did not know. Okay, I'm not sure what my gold thing is binded to. Let me go find it. Bear with, folks. Is it this? It's probably this, isn't it? This game is terrible at naming things, so. And yeah, as you can see, quite the large gold lead in the bot lane. Roughly 2,000 gold in favour of the Corki. Also in support, a bit of a gold lead, not much to talk about. But Joshi holding his gold lead, and STG is holding a gold lead too. The assists and the farm giving him an advantage. Joshi maybe a little bit caught. The Moss Stomper going to be tanking most of that Jace Q. There's Manuel just chilling, faded. I'm very happy to see his kitten hurt. As Yami looking for a play in the top side. Emperor's Divide comes out. The Unstoppable Force 2. Unstoppable Onslaught, sorry. I just can't tell, you know. He plays Sion, he plays Malphite. But that was a nice little link up there. Yami really trying to take command of this game. The Emperor of Shurima. And in the support role, we have the Emperor of an Island. That may not be mentioned. As B5. Oh, knocked away there. Here's STGs. A tier 2 bot lane to the Jace. Going to be evening up the gold in the mid lane as Joshi going to make sure he doesn't lose his chicken. As the Maokai still looking to take a stab here and there. The Jace is also hovered. Sion coming in with the TP, trying to defend this tower. He wants to get violent. And he lands the decimating smash, the kill onto the rail. Will it be found? Yes, it will. STG is going to pick that one up. Collar back goes down too. Supports are traded for the sides of B5 and Ace. But STGs, he's looking for more. Doesn't have the Unstoppable Onslaught available. But he flashes forward. Decimating smash going to force the flash out of the Jace. The flash forward from Joshi not going to find much at all. As Azir also trying to get stuck in. But B5 going to be walking home with a 1-for-1. Not going to be happy with the amount they invested. Did manage to get a few flashes out of the side of Ace. But TP used by STGs to come and assist his team. Were able to defend the tower though. It's not very healthy. Rel could probably hit that and kill it. But let's actually see. Oh no, it doesn't show me because I have the thing on the bottom left. Whoopsie. Hollow pack. Not happy about this vision taking from Faded. Trading quite hard onto him. As both supports with the exact same KDAs. Interlinked in that. And Unstoppable Onslaught going to be used on top. The Jace does have no flash STGs. He's aware of that as he's the one who got it. But not going to be looking for more as the Jace mobility a little bit too strong. And Azir now playing into the Rumble. Arming up that tower, maximizing his gold. He's claimed the top tower gold. He's claiming the bot tower gold. Yami really saying here, don't worry boys, trust in me. I will take you to victory. And no objective for quite a while. Baron is up, but unlikely that either team can really start it. It's Leandri's into Protoplasm. And this Protoplasm item is pretty strong, so Maokai probably a good utilizer of it as well with the passive. Healing 2 can just give you enough time to stall out. I do like Tear as well for the Thimble Winter on Maokai, but not only people build that. Especially in the jungle. Not amazing to have tier items. There's Shakes finding his way back into the game a little bit. Still 50 CS down. But still going to be an effective member of this team as Ace set their eyes towards him to make sure he is completely homeless. As they help the Corki push the wave, make sure that he doesn't get caught at all. But as Joshy walks into the darkness, he will find the Jace and Rel, but not much damage being dealt to him as STG is tanking up a little bit from the Maokai, but not looking too scared at all. He's looking quite aggressive, actually going to be using the unstoppable onslaught, forces away the Rumble and the Maokai, but not going to be able to find much more. Color Pack heal is used on the Scion. That's not the greatest engage, and one of the main engage tools for B5 has been utilized. The Maokai ult comes out as the poke comes out too. The equalizer is huge. B5 might fall here, but the Emperor's Divide is large. Not large enough. Fleeing away is Yami, the final survivor of his team. As beautifully executed wombo there from Ace is going to wipe B5 off the face of the earth, and they're going to start up the Baron off of it. And with Drake in 15 seconds, it's likely that they'll get that too. Yami TPing bot. Going to be pushing out the wave and maybe going to be allowing them to get it. There's not much damage onto this with the Jace not helping. Jace prioritizing the top tower. As Yami starts up the Drake. But what a wombo combo that was from Ace. Very, very nicely done. They let the poke fly from the Jace, from the Corki. And then they pop the Maokai ult. The Rel engages, the equalizer comes down. And B5 are left wondering where their health bars went. And only Yami able to survive the Emperor. Trying to keep this game in B5's favor. Or not keep it, perhaps get it in B-side's favor. As the gold lead is now at 5,000 in favor of Ace. 5 towers to their name, only to the one of B5. Oh wow, that is true. But the plates do last forever. So B5, if they can scale in this game, do have a chance. Corki, going to be a prime target. 5-0-3, 650 gold bounty. He is quite the threat indeed. As they do siege onto this top turret, unstoppable onslaught comes down onto the Maokai. The Maokai taken low, but not quite low enough. Equalizer comes down, does quite a lot of damage to the side of B5. Joshy's going in deep. The Cyclone is popped. He'll be falling to the Corki soon, but the Corki does not fall at all. Yami going to be claiming many kills for the side of B5. Emperor's Divide will sacrifice Joshy, but in the name of the greater good. And hopefully, going to be a lot of money into the Varus' bank account with that shutdown. Still not able to get an item off it though. That is depressing. Now that is sad. Aye. It doesn't even come close to evening it out. But Shaket's not based yet actually, so he will have an item. He does have 2.8k in his pocket, so that is good. As Yami needs to be a little bit careful here. The Rel has arrived, but I don't think that's much of a threat for him. It's just more who might follow. Faded. Not looking to let this base get off so easily. As Yami will just pop the turret. Base under it quite safely. And B5 happy to still be in this game. What a well-executed fight from them. Beautiful engage from Joshy. Did think he'd live, but the Emperor's Divide kind of pushed the Corki towards him. But Yami just making sure that he couldn't escape. Making sure that they secured that kill. And beautiful unstoppable onslaught as well from STGs, triggering that fight all on his own really. The boys will always follow up, always back each other up on the play. Shakes farming up nicely, trying to get even stronger. It does have 3 items now. Corki still a little bit ahead. It's the static shiv as well. Doesn't stack shift proc the on hits? It's so silly now. I've just seen like people getting slowed by Bork when a waves hit. And it's like Hextech Soul now. It's so silly. I don't rate it. But 2 Drakes to 2 Drakes. A 1k gold lead only now. And a lot of standing gold available for B5. All their tier 2s almost down. Only holding this top one, but Ace still have quite a lot of towers for B5 to chew through to acquire gold from. As Drake up in 132. Maokai has been planting his saplings in the B5 bot jungle. There's Meat Punter hovering around bot. Just going to be sitting in the bush allowing that tower to fall. STG is happy to pick this one up, as he has been sacrificing quite a lot of tower gold. Does have the Unstoppable Onslaught available if he does end up in trouble in the bot lane, the Rumble. Looking to trade onto him quite aggressively, but Yami looking for a trade of his own in the top lane. Emperor's Divide is used. Sprinter taking far too much damage. Is this a champion balanced? The answer is no. But that's the problem. If he's able to get on top of the Jace will fall. Whereas if the Jace is able to poke, that's when the Azir will fall. Joshi going to be the one falling here down in the bot river. But the Sundered Sky procs are keeping them alive just a little bit longer. STG's arrived with the TP. Unstoppable Onslaught is used. STG is now taken down low. Giant Slayer. Huge from the Corki. Going to be securing 2 kills from the side of Ace. And it's Joshi. STG's... Oh, and Collar Pack fall. There's 3 kills, in fact. And Yami. Going to be a little upset here. Needs to be involved in these fights if they ever happen. B5 cannot do without him. And it's likely going to be the 3rd Drake of the game. No, not the 3rd Drake of the game. 3rd Drake here. Going to Ace. As Joshi going to be alive in 8 seconds. Can maybe look to contest with the help of Yami now. No Emperor's Divide available just yet. No Cyclone. Unstoppable Onslaught is on hand. For B5. Posturing towards the top side. Want to get some setup for the Baron as an alternative for contesting this Drake. And quite the close game this is. Both sides absolutely locked in on success as B5. Maybe going to use the base timer here to try and force something around the Baron or look for a pick around the Baron. Kind of hard to find anything. The Jace probably just going to QE this bush and find them all. Joshi trying to look for a little something, but can't find a little anything. And Collar Pack almost caught there. STG's walking the long way around, but he'll be just fine. He's a big fella. There's a lot of posturing around this Baron now. The waves. Wave in bot pushing into B5, but the wave in top pushing into Ace as the Unstoppable Onslaught comes out. The Maokai ultimate will follow. STG is going to be going down quite quickly. The Rel going to be engaged on by B5 as they get the Rel for the Scion, but is it worth it? Collar Pack going to be going down to the Equalizer. Shakes taking a lot of damage himself. The Emperor's Divide comes out, but it's not enough. Joshi's Cyclone also not going to be doing anything for B5 as they're just too strong. The QE from the Jace will secure the kill onto the Wukong, and B5 will be head in hands after almost having this game in their palms. They just let it slip. It's not worth it. You're going to spend a lot of resources on just killing a Rel and trading a Scion, and then getting a little bit too deep and involved as Ace, the presumed victors of today, will show why they are so, and will take the game 1 from B5. As you can see, a lot of damage from the Corki. Yeah, it's a bit scary. And Yami also doing his very, very best that game. Joshi having one of his rougher performances, to say the least. Used to seeing a lot better from him, but it is a tough opponent. As Are those the KDAs? No, no. This thing went AFK mid-game. I don't know what happened, but the KDAs are not accurate. Is the damage accurate? Yes. Okay, at least it's that. It's actually 2, 5, and 7. It's the assists. They always forget the assists. The Jace is like 5, 4, 5, 11, 5, 4, 11, 5, 4, 10. So I don't know why it isn't capturing the assists, but it is failing to do so. B5. Gonna have to bounce back from that one, but they've done it before, and they can do it again. And maybe I can join their lobby, hopefully. Oh, I have a patch. Okay. A micro patch. As, yeah, they're going to have to bounce back from that one. Bit of a rough loss for them. Yeah, rough first game. They're going to have to bounce back in the next one. SSP, the same thing happened versus them. But B5 definitely looked like they were giving it their all in this first game. Just going to have to shore up on a few things. And hopefully they're able to do that going into this next game. But only time will tell. And our hopes shall not dwindle just yet. B5 will continue with the very best mindset they can. And that is just to win the next game. Oh my goodness. Yami Azir was really good that game. I was very impressed. Ace just seemed a little bit more in sync. And their comp, they got very fed, you know. A lot of sacrifices were made in bot lane. Got that Corki quite ahead because they traded on the other side of the map. And I think B5 need to do that a little bit more. When they have a bad player on one side, they need to look for something on the other. They need to always try and find camps or anything they can really on the other side. Not overly force it, because then you can end up losing on both sides, which is kind of what happened with STGs. I'm not sure whether he went for that solo kill because of what happened bot lane, or whether he just thought he had big balls, which he does. But yeah, we'll see if anything changes into this next game. And they're definitely beatable. B5 showed it. If they weren't beatable, they wouldn't have lost as many team fights as they did and been picked off as much as they were. So B5, I'm sure they know that this game is very winnable. They are ready. And so am I. Oh my goodness. Well, that might not see, man. I am ready. There's a 1-0 so far to Ace. Let's see if they can close it out 2-0, as they have done every other series so far in this group. Or whether B5 will be that outlier. And, oh man, I really need to pee. You know, this is the problem with hydrating. It comes with peeing a lot. That is the trade-off. But it's better than die of heat stroke. So gotta take what you can. But yeah. They just need a minute. They're having a little chat, or a few technical issues. Lord only knows. But hopefully they'll be ready soon, and we can get into this next game's draft. And then after the draft, I'll probably go pee, and then I'll be right back with you. But we'll see. Oh goodness. I gonna be invited back. And Ace likely ready to rumble for this second game. Hopefully B5 Pinfoot. having a whale of a time. He's saying he's very, very hyped. I have no idea what's being said anymore because it's all in German. But likely something about okay, you know what? Let's learn German today. Alle gut mein Lob. Maybe I'm recent. Right, hold on. Maybe I shouldn't read this. What? Sagte eins Master Uguay? Who is Master Uguay? What does Sagte eins mean? German to English. We'll translate. Sagte eins. Said one Master Uguay. Oh, so he wrote a Master Uguay quote. Oh, no, now he's wrote the Master Uguay quote. Why is he wrote it in German? He said it in English, I'm pretty sure. If the path you take always leads back to yourself, you will never reach your goal. What beautiful wise words from the Faded, the support of Ace here. And also, your mind is like the water here, my friend. When it is agitated, it becomes difficult to see anything. But if you allow it to calm down, the answer is clear in front of your eyes. That's great and all, but when are we getting into the game? Okay, we're just dropping more quotes. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it's called the present. Tomorrow is a secret. Oh, mystery, secret. I can see how that was lost in translation. I know that quote though. Very good quote. Very good quote. All right, guys. Let's just get into the game. If there's a hole, there's a goal. I won't reveal who said that one, just for the greater good. Kolopak clearly rubbing off onto Shakes. They're only playing for a little while. Better come in sync than sink in the cum. Oh man, just get me into the next game, please. That was Kolopak. That one was Kolopak. But hopefully we get into this game very, very soon. Ace put up, B5 put up a good fight against Ace, so I'm hoping they can take a win in this next game. Gotta be careful of getting caught. Gotta be careful that they don't lose out too much. That they play around their strongest member, as Yami was absolutely Thanos that game, but there was a few fights where he just wasn't able to do anything. Wasn't there, or was not able to even touch the opponents. And in that case, the fight is likely no good. And they finally say they're ready. So hopefully we can get into the game. And now we are in the draft. Hallelujah. As blue side again for Ace. Red side again for B5. Fearless has dictated.
I don't blame you.
Hey. Where's my previously played on the screen? Let me just it's gone. It's saying it's active, but it's lying. Oh dear. Okay, well, alas, what can you do? I do remember the previous picks though, with my absolutely amazing memory. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Going to be roughly the same bands. It's the Pantheon band this time though, by B5. And wonder if they'll stick with the Ash band. They are going to stick with it. They don't like the Ash Seraphine. Very, very frustrating to play into. Now, if I was them, I'd just play Sion bot lane and lose in peace. Win in peace. But Sion is out, and it's a Twitch hover. There's no way they're playing Twitch, though. There's just no way we're playing Twitch. This champion is non-existent in competitive anymore. And likely to stay that way. Unless he gets some sort of overpowered buff. It's the Senna pick by Ace. Oh my god, I'm already scared. I don't like Senna. So OP. Yeah. This is good. This is good. I like this. I like to see this one. So hopefully we pick the Jinx. I do like Jinx quite a lot. Just one of those champions that in a fight, if you get one, you get everyone. That's usually how it goes. Very, very OP champion. So 2 OP champions so far that nobody plays in pro for some reason. 2 OP champions have been picked here. Lovely to see it. Joshi Lee Sin returns to the stage. Pretty sure he won last time he was on it. So, hey, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. B5. The Rumble is out now. So, oh my goodness. Oh. We could see a certain pick. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now that the Rumble's out, you could see it. And I don't have time to gift, so Nautilus picked here. I don't like it unless it's flexed. Jungle here, so we'll see. This enemy jungle seems to play some tankier junglers, which nobody seems to really touch at the moment, so it's nice to see. So maybe you'll whip out the Nautilus jungle, but I don't really like it here unless it's going jungle, or is flexed, should I say? Because it could easily go support here. I mean, it's likely to be an enchanter when it's with Jinx. Vi has been locked in. Sun. Okay. Now, I'm expecting a certain pick here from B5. They're either going to pick the support because they don't want them to get banned going into the second pick phase. Or they're going to pick mid here, and I know what mid laner they're going to pick, but we'll see. We'll see. I think it's a good angle. Still. I don't know. But, yeah. Nautilus going to be a support. But we're not picking Leona, but... Like, it's good matchup, but Enchanterless Jinx? Unless Yami's playing Lulu mid, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I hate Jinx without an Enchanter. I feel like she's so weak. Oh, no. Well, I trust the boys. I trust the boys. I have faith. Just... Oh, man. Okay. We're going in against the person that's going in. Let's do it. Rise ban from B5. I think that's leaning towards what I think it is, but I don't know. There's the Gwen ban from Ace. They know they want some magic damage somewhere. So they're targeting STG in the top lane. Oh man, that Leona pick hurt me. I get the Nautilus, right? I get it, you know, and there's a buy too. But like, even Morgana, man, just lock it in, bruh. Lock it in. Play Morgana, right? Here's the build, guys. The people don't know these things. You go the new mana item, and you go Helia, and you've won the game. Trust. You press W once, and you've procced it. And you keep your ADC topped up. You can even go Ardent because you have a Jinx on your team. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I like it more in jungle though, because then you go Blackfire, then you get the mana item, and then you go Helia, and it's very good. But yeah, anyway, Silas ban and the Kale ban. They're respecting the STG's Kale. It's quite good actually that they banned that because the ultimate from the Kale could really save the Jinx from this Vi and this Nautilus. But it's going to be the Ornn pick, just blind. So STGs does play Ornn, but they didn't want to. But they didn't want to pick it versus Rumble. Were they scared of the Sion getting taken away in some other role? Ah, Jesus. So maybe the Rumble was flexed. I don't know. The Gnar pick by Ace. Pretty sure that's not a fun matchup for the Ornn. I don't mind that. I'd rather that than Annie. If I see Annie on the enemy team, I might tweak. Whoa, we're not playing Fizz. Mel. Ari? I feel like Annie was the best pick. I mean, Yanni could technically pick Annie now. I don't think it's good, though. I think you should play Morgana mid, but... There's also another pick that he played yesterday. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. And also on Sunday. I think he is favoured quite a lot. And I'm pretty sure it's okay into Ari too. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Lysandra makes its 3rd return. And will it claim its 3rd victory for Yami? Only time will tell. But yeah, I need to pee. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave for now, and then I will be back. Hopefully when the spectate's over. I'm also gonna fill up my water. It's empty. Stay hydrated. Go top up your waters. Maybe go grab a little bit to eat, because I'm quite hungry too. But yeah, I shall see you guys in a bit. Take care. 1 second. Ta-ra-ra. Alright, I have returned. Now, I'll be honest. I do prefer the enemy draft a lot more. It's not Nautilus mid, by the way. And it's not Vi support, unfortunately. And it's not Gnar jungle. By the way, all of these roles are playable. Just saying. If you wanted to know, Nautilus mid, playable. Vi support, probably playable. I haven't tested it yet. Gnar jungle, though. That man can clear. But anyhow, yeah, I'm feeling a little worried here. I am severely doubting this game, but I'm still hoping that B5 win. But yeah, I do not like I like the Lissandra pick in the end, right? But the rest of the draft, I don't feel it. It's that Leona, man. I just... Oh, boy. Can you maybe ban... Could you maybe have banned Nort and then pick Jinx Lulu? Nort is like the only problem, right? If they pick Blitz, then maybe it's annoying, but... I mean, even if enemy has Nort, if you get through laning phase, is your Jinx not just going to be 10 times better of a champion than if she gets through laning phase with a Leona? Also, don't Lulu's build like Knight's Vow now. Also, sorry, we're in the game. I'm blabbering on and on and on. But we are in the game. Ugh. Sorry, I have persisted settings on. Because I play on all my hand leveled accounts. I'm gonna need to bring back the champion names, the summoner names, sorry. I missed. Alright. Very nice. Beautiful poke from the Jinx. Let's go. Woo! Lanes one, lanes one. That's what he gets for spamming quotes before the game. Holy moly. Ward taken by Colopack. He's going to tank a hook though, tank quite a lot of damage. Now, Senna is also a scaling bot lane, and she is going to get free scale versus Jinx if we didn't pick Leona. I hear that. She's playing with a Nautilus. Right, I think Jinx with Lulu better than Senna with Nautilus, no? Or? I don't know. I trust the boys, I trust the boys. Yeah, me. Lissandra is back again, and as well as Lee Sin from Joshi. To be fair, we do have Lee Sin, Lissandra. The two blind. So that's a pretty good 1-2. So hopefully they can link up, find some success this game. STG is just taking it up the ass a little bit on the tanks today. And has tied cloth armor. Ay, ay, ay. Now, question. Airy, right? Pretty okay. Versus range top on the Ornn. But would it not be better to have Spellbook this game? Because if you have Exhaust for teamfight, that is pretty OP now. And the Airy isn't really going to help you kill the Anar. It might help him. It might make it so he can't kill you. Does it though? I don't know. I'd go Spellbook. That's all I know. I'd have gone Spellbook personally. But hey, no. SDGs. He's a man of many mysteries. Like, where was he on September 11th? But now, he's a good lad. I have faith in him. And hopefully we can take over the... Oh, he's done it again, hasn't he? He's been caught basing. Doesn't matter though, because he's playing on. He does pick up the Bramble early. Trying to harm some of the regen from the Nart. And Shakes struggling to get too much farm in this lane. Faded, going to be hooking in onto Colopack. It will be taking quite a lot of damage. Jungler in the vicinity, so B5 can't really pursue too much, but Colopack's gone in, which means Shakes flash away in the bot lane. Maybe going to be in a little bit of trouble now as the Vi comes in. Colopack will fall. B5 not respecting the jungler's whereabouts. Very, very big mistake there. It's okay. It's one kill. B5 found their way back. A lot harder situations. Shakes was at least able to get the CS for the most part, so not too shabby. Hopefully going to be picking up a cult. Senna going straight into that stack shiv. Also, oh no, I'm not going to keep banging on about it. I'll leave it alone. Just saying that. Okay, last one. Lulu can help push early with Jinx. Because ranged. And Senna wave clear suck early. Leona, however, useless for push. Nautilus actually more useful for push. There you go. That was it. That's all. I don't know if Colo even plays Lulu, to be honest, so maybe it's for the best. For my eyesight. But speaking of eye, He's been able to pick up an assist already. Nice cancel from STGs. Gonna be using the W Bellows Breath or something to dodge out the CC there. As I looking in onto Joshi on the Lee Sin. Actually going to be forced back away as the Nautilus going to be able to assist there. And I do not think you should take this fight whatsoever as B5. Maybe don't know that the Ari is in the vicinity. The Gromp just going to be have to be forfeit. I don't think we should fight this. As that secures the Drake, likely. For the side of Ace. Have been able to pick up the first Drake this game. Weren't able to pick it up in the last one. Maybe that's what it is. First Drake loses. But Manor and Faded. A little bit bushwicky, but just going to farm up wave. Keep Hunter. A beautiful hook there from Faded as he autos the minion. It's the no-look fade away. We not dealing that much damage. Collar pack. That's the W to just ego all of that damage. As Yami been having a pretty chill time in the mid lane, pun not intended. And dishing out quite a lot of damage. Sprinter has been having a rough time. Has found a few kills here and there on Yami, but for the most part has been struggling. Matchup gap, maybe. Not too sure. And his comfort's being taken away. The more meta Rise Orianna-esque champions, potentially. Making him a little bit less of a threat. As Colo caught in no man's land. And he will likely fall here and give Sprinter a kill. And STG's also falling in the 1v1 in top lane. Oh my god. Yeah, my headset almost fell off. I thought it was too small for my head. The B5. Already 3-0 down, but they've worked from these positions before. And hopefully we'll find their way back in this game. Do have the scaling on their side to some degree. Have the Ornn, have the Jinx, although the Senna, quite a threat. STG is taking quite a bit too much damage for my liking. But he loves taking damage, so he's okay. Looking like 369, playing tanks every game. Shurkess, huge hook there from Faded. Finds him, the ultimate comes out from the Senna, not going to find anything as the heal from Collarpack comes out. Now retaliation from Shurkess, not going to be good enough as this Emma almost claims the kill there. The Deathfire Grasp will not take long enough. Collarpack maybe going to go down here. But he will survive. The early game damage not so great from the Senna. Where are these charms going? Is this guy trying to predict Flash every time? God knows. But Yami having a very good time in the mid lane thus far, despite the kill being given by Collarpack. And Colo just getting a little bit obliterated under the tower, losing quite a lot of health. STG's. Nice little cute. And Lee Sin, Joshi, been quite quiet so far this game. Had to forfeit a Gromp earlier, but has acquired a lead as the charm comes out onto the mid lane. Yami in a little bit of danger, going to pop the Frozen Tomb. The Vi ultimate also used the Nautilus hook. Will secure the kill for Sprinter. And B5. Almost a death on the board for everyone now. Only Joshi and Shakes have been able to stay alive this game. As Ace showing their skill from game 1 to game 2. It has not faltered one bit. Shakes getting what farm he can. The ultimate comes out from the Leona. Solar Flare gonna find one. Manuel flashes away. Joshi not gonna be able to find the kill. Retaliation now coming out from the center. Could have put Joshi in a little bit of danger. Faded is taken low. The ultimate goes wide from the Jinx. Kolopak wants to get at least one kill here, able to secure it, but Joshi goes down for the center. 1-for-1, not so great for V5, but it is something. There's Vi. No cease and desist available, but will force away the Jinx. Meep Hunter. Having a pretty chill time in the top lane. Sprinter also now with the assist of his team has been able to conquer Yami, but the matchup maybe not going to be so much better for her. As now Yami in a little bit of trouble once again. The Sentinel comes out to claim that one. Eye is on the Drake with the help of the center. Joshi trying to get involved, trying to claim a kill. But now probably going to die. Cease and desist comes down. Is he able to smite the Drake? Yes, he is able to snatch it away from the side of Ace, but it is not without a cost as he falls as well as Yami. Shakes just about going to escape and flee for his life as STG's getting quite aggressive in the top lane. I feel like I say that a lot, but he does it a lot, so it is just how the story goes. And Ace are showing their skill right now. B5 not been able to snatch much away from them. Were able to get the Drake, were able to get 2 grubs, but the gold lead is growing in favor of Ace, as STG is maybe going to get dove here. Joshi going to cover. Collar pack. Tanking up a lot of damage. What are the Senna souls, ladies and gents? Let's have a check. 51 on the Senna. Not too bad. 5 souls per minute is usually quite good. Faded being caught on the recall. Could be a nice little cheeky kill for Shakes. No flash available for him. And he will perish. The ultimate used is a little bit... Oh my god, you're joking. He got it with W. And I don't know why the Vi's pinging the Jinx. The Jinx is already sad enough. Leave her alone, okay? The depth charge. I don't know, maybe it was good. Because he was able to die to the Leona in the end. As STG is maybe going to die here to the Nart. Not a champion he's had a good rate against. Mikhail struggled last time, and now the Ornn having an even rougher time, forced to flash away. Collar pack is going to get caught. And will likely fall here. No flash available for him. Fleeing the scene. Solar Flare pop. The ultimate cease and desist comes down onto the Jinx. The Jinx flashes away from the center ultimate. I are trying to get to a moment of safety, trying to help the team. No one will be able to save her as she is shut down by the Jinx. And B5 will be with wide grins after that one. And STG is maybe not going to have such a wide grin as he might die here. Not going to have quite enough damage to finish him off. Oh my god, satisfying farming right there. A Sprinter. Traded a little bit. B5. Just need to be careful. But we're able to get the cease and desist out of the bite and killer. Jesus, base, man. This guy's perma just on it, putting us on edge. Oh, STGs. Oh my god, please. He's so dead. Oh, he's got Joshi. Is Joshi going to be able to save him though? Gets the knock up. Uses the Call of the Forge God. Uses the Brittle proc. Not going to be able to get the second part of the ultimate. The Lissandra has arrived too. Let me dashing away from the fight though. I also here. Ultimate used onto the Ari. Big CC. Big follow up from Joshi. That's the Lee Sin Lissandra combo, baby. Able to claim the kill onto the mid laner of Ace. Joshi looking for more. Use the Profane. Not going to be able to find much more. I going to be going down though. Flash forward from Yami. Going to secure that kill. SCGs will fall though. There's a 1 for 2 in the end. As Yami looking to chase more. Looking to make it a 1 for 3. Joshi not able to land the Q. Mega Gnar coming up. Could maybe get a double kill here. If they're not careful. Joshi taking very low. He's probably going to die. Flashes away from the Gnar ultimate. Beautiful kick from him. Beautiful Profane. Won't secure the kill just yet. Yami gonna find the shutdown onto the Gnar. And B5. That's some beautiful footwork there. Kolipak almost getting caught on the other side of the map. I think Shakes died in that time. B5. What an amazing fight there from them. That really puts them back toe to toe with their opponents here. Hope is not lost whatsoever. There's Yami working towards that Sonya's. And STG is probably just going to keep buying resistances, it seems. Now, would it be a bad idea to buy some MR? STGs, you know, the max health damage on Gnar, I think, is magic. Is it max health? It might not be max health, but it is magic. Let's investigate real quick. Bit of lol wiki. Not much of a Gnar connoisseur, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. And Mini Gnar is the one that is absolutely annihilated. Yeah, it's got to be max HP. Look at that, man. Yeah, it is. Scales with max HP from... So it depends how many points you have in it. It goes from 6% to 14% of the target's max HP. Which is pretty insane. It looks like B5 are going to be giving this Drake. But yeah, surely, because of the magic damage being max health, you should itemize MR into Gnar now. At least at this stage. You get a Negatron. That makes sense to me. But nah. As I clearing up some vision in the bot side, likely to secure this bot tower with the help of his team. Senna getting quite fed indeed. Has a shutdown once again, Manuel. Been a player to look out for. And Herald being picked up by the Lee Sin. So traded Drake, but not all for naught. And maybe going to be a bit of a skirmish here in the top side. That's why I'm on director cam, but they love this Nautilus right now. Okay, thank you. But not going to be able to do much here. D5. No retreat for now. Shakes spotting out the Nautilus, who wants to clear up some vision and wants to prevent that Scry's Bloom being used by his opponent's eye. He's looking around, doing a bit of window shopping in the mid lane. Yeah, surely this Ornn needs a bit of MR or needs to avoid those mini Gnar passive procs. Bit of a frustrating champion to itemize into. That's the blue buff. Stolen by the bite. Joshi, not going to be a happy chappy about that one, but what can he do? There's many souls now. Picked up by the Senna. We'll do a little bit of a count. 70. Yeah, 5 souls per minute. Usually extremely good. And just a little bit behind that. Wait, a little bit behind or ahead, actually? No, behind. A little bit behind. And the huge push here, able to get the tier 1. The ultimate comes down, cease and desist onto the Lee Sin. Lee Sin's taken low, the center ults. He cannot move. Depth charge used on him too. The Call of the Forge God has arrived. The Ornn looking straight onto that center. Sprinter goes down to the Lissandra. Frozen Tomb. STG still tanking up in the backline. Going to be forced to retreat here. Tries to use the W to evade the CC, but still goes through. Flash forward from Faded. Hook will not connect. B5 trade 2 for 1. But almost able to grasp the center and grasp that shutdown. But just quite not enough. Not quite enough. My English today is something else. That's satisfying. Love to see it. It's the little things in life. As the center. Got a lot of things right now. Got almost 3 items under her belt. And the Phantom Dancer completed on the Jinx. Not as large of a difference as in the previous game. B5. Haven't let up just yet in this one. Yami taken quite low here. Going to be in a little bit of trouble. Spirit Rush is used. Frozen Tomb from Yami. Maybe going to look to trade 1 for 1. Cease and desist comes down. Going to secure the kill. But Zonya's popped. Buying a little bit of time is Yami. Actually able to flash away, but I don't think this is going to save him. Going to try to get to Joshi. Not able to dodge out on the VIQ. Very good attempt there, though, from Yami. Doing everything he can to make the most of each situation. SDGs absolutely devouring damage from this now. Frozen Heart. Is that not good? As the hook comes out from the Nautilus, the Jinx traps are going to be quite useful in preventing that from doing too much. The heal as well. Going to ensure Kolipak's safety. Has been getting caught a lot this game, but has managed to turn it into something a few times. Well, our ultimate goes wide, but it'll be back up for the time he's Mega Gnar again. So no stress there. One of the shortest cooldown ultimates, as well as Lux's. And obviously Udis, but it's not really a ultimate. And, you know, the shapeshifters. Anyway, doesn't matter. B5. 3k gold down. Well, nah, more 2k, more 2k. But are trying to find their way back here. And not seeing the Drake as their way of coming back. Not going to contest that one just yet. As Kolipak needs to be a little bit careful. Gonna have to play for the 4th Drake. That's something B5 do fairly often. Joshi, huge kick onto Sprinter. Solar Flare comes down straight on it. Oh my goodness. I just got jump scared by a League of Legends play. Very nice from him, but Faded not going to let this one slide. In the vicinity. Frozen Tomb not available for Yami. So Kolipak just going to sacrifice his life here. Trades for the Ahri. Oh my god. Oh my god, he might be the GOAT. That was a beautiful flash there from Colo. Able to bait them out and make it out. So he makes it a 1 for 0. Only cost him his flash. What a dirty, dirty dog. As Joshi actually still even in CS. I just feel like he's been invaded permanently there. Maybe when he does it, he's been retaliating, but it's not been as apparent. Actually ahead in CS, but alright. That's been a bit more active here and there. And the ult available again. Yami pinging it. He wants to look for a play like that again, but no flash available on Joshi. It's going to be a little bit harder to pull off this time. 337 for the next Drake. Baron is up. Knight's Vow placed onto the center. Going to be a lot harder to kill her. As the Nautilus will be the dutiful protector of the Senna. And only really did we see Ornn get onto the backline last time. Clearing up vision. Not too sure what for. The game is, I guess, to prevent any plays happening that they are unaware of. And the Vite going to be seen top. Yami being hooked, engaged on. Going to maybe have to use this Frozen Tomb. Use it aggressively on Sprinter. Maybe going to work against him. Should have used it defensively, maybe. As STG is able to get the ultimate off. Call of the Forge God. It's a 2v2 in the top lane. Soon to be a 3v2 though, as Manuel is in the vicinity. Meat Punter tries to go in. He'll go down to Joshi. Joshi. Oh my god. Finding a lot of kills, but that Senna range is ridiculous. And that Senna damage is even more absurd. Looking to kill the Ornn too. Shakes now in the 1v1. He won't be winning out on that one, as Manuel has some insane damage. My goodness. Triple kill from the Senna. And that's probably game. That is probably it. That Senna is a little bit absurdly fed now. She was before, but we're at a different level. And she currently has 103 souls. So quite strong indeed. And it costs. No, it didn't use a cleanse. She didn't use a cleanse, but we've pinged her cleanse, but she has cleanse. What would she even cleanse? In that fight, though. She only needs to cleanse, maybe he's pinging it as a... We can't really make a pick on her because she has cleanse. I don't know. Frozen Tomb, solo player, maybe. You got the two very nice CCs there. Quite a lot of CC. And that's going to be really your only hope, as this Senna now on 4 items. Absolute monumentous amounts of damage going to be coming out from her. And the back cleaver health going to keep her quite tanky. Senna really should be following the jungler around when there's no midwave. And picking up souls off the camps. That's Meat Punter having a good performance today. Been quite a quiet game for him though. Yami in a little bit of trouble, uses the Zhonya's. But likely to fall here, the depth charge following him up. Frozen Tomb going to be utilised on himself for the first time this game. Or second time actually. Ornn, corner of the Forge God, comes out, able to find onto Manuel. Sprinter also knocked up, but not going to be able to find much more. The engage has failed. SCG's now in a lot of trouble, taking absolute insane amounts of damage and cannot move whatsoever. And he will be falling. The hook also lands onto Joshi. Will he be next? Kick away. Will save his life. And B5 look completely locked out of victory this game. They've made comebacks before. And this would be an absolutely absurd one. But I'm not too sure whether it is quite possible at all. There's the Drake. Mountain Soul for the side of... oh my goodness. Mountain Soul for this ace side. This Senna going to be even harder to kill. And Joshi looking to help, maybe onto Faded, but the rest of the team is in the vicinity. And he's ward hopping, but it's not going to matter. Flashes away. But Pursuit is in tow. The Ahri Spirit Rush will secure that kill. And what absolute domination from Ace. Absolutely formidably played from them. Just as we expected. Very clean. Very good performance from them. That's Meat Punter. Gonna claim the mid tower. He really has had a quiet game, hasn't he? He's been here and there, but just mainly been chilling versus Ornn. And Baron pick up for the side of Ace. Likely going to spell the end of this game. As the 7k gold lead. Only likely to grow. Unless there's some crazy Jinx reset moment. And the Senna dies very quickly in a fight. I do not see how it can bring this back. But I would be very happy to be surprised. Elder in 5 minutes, but I don't think Ace are going to let it go that far. Likely to use this Baron to siege up. Currently not doing much, farming up a little bit before their final siege. Do think this Jinx should have been taking camps like an hour ago, but gotta get this Jinx ahead. The Lee Sin has kind of hit his breaking point in this game at the 3 items. Not really gonna get much stronger, as he is not a good scaler at all. And Shakes gonna be the one to look toward. Yami too. And also Joshi, who will find a mark, and will they find it at all? And Senna, everything available. As they siege both mid and top. Senna dishing out quite a lot of damage onto STGs. He's going to be taken very, very low. Going to use the Call of the Forge God. Uses it on to the Vi. Trying to get away now, but will fall. Nah, dashing forward. Not going to find anyone. To ultimate. And B5 going to have to walk back. Sacrifice that tower. And Spirit Rush still available. Maybe going to look onto the Jinx, but time's out. It's Joshi trying to get rid of the mid wave. The top wave still available for Ace as the hook in goes into Yami. Sonya's going to be used. Ultimate going to need to be used too, but he's not even able to let it off. Collarpack now in danger as the Senna's tanking the turret. She's dishing out damage. And B5, Joshi isn't even home. And Ace will take the win in this game too. As is expected, Ace very nicely done this game too, looking even more formidable than the last. B5 unfortunately cannot find what they wanted in this second match. And again, assists won't show on results. I do apologise for that, but at least we can see the damage. It looks like Na was super AFK, and the Vi. But yeah, quite a lot of damage. Manuel, 40,000. That's the Senna. I was scared as soon as I saw it, because it's just one of those champions that if it gets to scale, it will just win the game. Unless you have answers. Unfortunately, B5 answers were not the ones they needed. An unfortunate loss, but an expected one, you know. Hopes were to win, but reality was this team is very good, this Ace team. They haven't dropped the game just yet in this group. And B5, they just have to accept that. They have to accept that's the case. And look onward. Look on to some other games. There's plenty of time. They've gotten the 2 wins already under their belt. 2-1 against Sissy Punks. And then 2-0 against 2TA. So they've just got to keep that momentum and not let this win affect them too... this loss, sorry, affect them too hard. And congratulations to Ace. Very well played to them. Really, really well done. And just going to see whether Binfoot's down for an interview. Yeah, of course he is. No matter what, this man will interview. Very hyped before this game. This second match. And yeah, let's have a chat with him. Man,
Hello.
I always forget this, bro. It's terrible.
Your headset mic, bro.
Yeah. I realized again. I need to do it before training. But hello. How you doing?
Um, Mixed feelings. I'm
Mm,
fine. I'm not sad, not at
right.
all. I think
Good,
they
good.
did really, really great. Like, to be honest, again, I think I handicapped them a bit in second draft.
Mm,
Can't lie on this one, but it's okay. We make mistakes.
yeah.
In the end, we didn't like 100% played Pixel,
Hmm.
and enemies like them, they will just punish it. They
Yeah.
were really good. I mean, they last split they were in Division 2 playoffs
Right.
for some reason, right? So expected to be hard enemies. I'm really happy. I'm actually really happy, especially game one. We
Mm,
showed them a really fight. Like that game for me, I even said that to my boys. Like I've watched Worlds finals, fucking T1
hmm.
going behind and then winning shit, like
Yeah.
reverse sweeping and blah blah blah. And this was not as much similar for me as
Mm.
this game was. Like I've bro, I was sitting here screaming, standing up, not I couldn't sit in my chair. It was too hype for me. I was happy with the performance.
Yeah.
Nobody of them should feel bad,
No.
seriously.
No.
And
It's a tough matchup.
it's yeah, it's completely fun.
Yeah.
Obviously we went in here and like with the mentality and the mindset
Yeah.
and everything to win this, to
Yeah.
crush them. But like it's like real life football. You just have to like go from game day to game day.
Yeah.
Like be humble with it now.
Hmm.
Take the responsibility and the courage, and
Yeah.
now like focus on the next enemy.
Yeah.
And like I said, one of the harder enemies. So I'm looking forward to the next opponent.
Hmm.
And yeah, like I said, I'm not completely like crushed by them or
Yeah.
anything.
That's good.
It's completely fun.
Yeah. That is good to see. I mean, got to take it series by series, game by game. Um, and yeah, game one really looked it looked close. I mean, there was the fight in River. It looks like Joshy got like baited and got caught, and then the
Mm.
Emperor's Divide over the wall, and it was just like such a the Rel comes back into the fight. STGs has ulted already. It's like so chaotic, so entertaining. It was really good to watch.
Yeah.
The second
I
game was a
think
bit more rough, but that first game really showed that
I
they're not
I
untouchable.
think yeah, I think also like the first game completely showed maybe our enemies to not underestimate
Mm,
us. I don't think we're the underdogs, even though we got the underdog role.
yeah,
And I will make sure that we will not like be the underdog, right? So, like I said, I'm hyped for the next series.
yeah,
I just hope that my boys are not too crushed right now.
yeah,
I don't know how they feel, but like I said, I can't just give credits to them. All of them, like they spoke up, even when shit went down the drain.
yeah.
They talked, they tried to find solution. We
Yeah,
tried to be creative. We did everything of the rule book, in my opinion.
it's
What
good.
can we do more?
Yeah,
It's just what it is. Today
yeah,
they were better. Next time we will be better.
yeah. Just gotta learn and improve what you can. But yeah, I'll let you get back to the boys. Wish them the best from me. Really hope they're not too crushed by it. At the end of the day, it's a hard opponent, the hardest opponent that they'll face for a while. So, keep their heads up, keep your head up. You're all here to learn, and just keep on moving forward, game by game. You guys have got this.
Thank you, bro. We appreciate you. Thank you for casting again.
Of course, as always. All right. Well, it's going to be quite a while for our next series. But yeah, I'll leave you to go to them. But yeah,
Thank you.
take care. Have a
You
good
too,
rest
bro.
of your night.
Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, I thought I clicked on there, VC. Jesus. Right. That was Binford, the coach, as you know. He's always down for an interview, even in the losses, which is very commendable from him. Always giving us the time of his day. But yeah, unfortunate that we couldn't take a game, but we put up a good fight, especially in the game one. Showed some signs of some beautiful stuff. That Yami is it was something I did not expect, and I was very pleasantly surprised. So, yeah, hopefully more good things coming soon. It's about I think 10 days till our next series. I don't think I will be casting that one. That will be my last one, and I'll be on holiday for a long time. Hold on, let me have a look. Sorry, someone's playing music outside. Yeah, 9 days till we face TB, who are Team Bash. No. But yeah, hopefully. Well, I mean, it's definitely going to be an easier matchup than today. But no matter what, we'll give everyone our respect. We'll give everyone our time, and we'll put up a good fight, and hopefully take the win there. But yeah, that'll be my last cast. Unless there ends up being some like date changes and stuff. But for now, yeah, not gonna see you guys for a while. So take care. I'll be back for the next match unless some stuff shifts around. But most likely I'll be back. But yeah, take care, folks. Much love. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And yeah, it's alright.
give up, taking all the time to get to you.